Welcome to Learn Yourself. Today we are going to study about why carbon will form covalent compounds, why carbon will not donate or accept electrons. What are the reasons that carbon will form all the compounds via covalency? So carbon will donate or accept electron. So neither of this carbon will do. So let us understand. So carbon has atomic number 6. Now what is its electronic configuration? Then it is 2 and 4. Now, so here in L shell carbon has 4 electrons. If carbon will donate electron, it has to donate 4 electrons. Then only this full L shell will be completely vacant and carbon will acquire noble gases electronic configuration like helium, and this K shell will be completely filled. Now carbon wants to accept electron, then it has to gain 4 electrons. Then only this L shell will be completely filled. So in either case, if carbon wants to donate, then it has to donate 4 electrons. If carbon wants to accept, then it has to accept 4 electrons. Now when carbon will donate 4 electrons, then the total electrons count in the carbon will be 2, proton will be 6 and neutron will be 6. Now when carbon will accept 4 electrons, then total electrons will be 8, proton will be 6 and neutron will be 6. In both of this case, if electrons are 2 and proton are 6, then it will be very difficult for nucleus to hold this 6 protons because there will be imbalance in the nucleus for the charge. Again, when it has 8 electrons and 6 protons, then again these 3 electrons are very difficult to hold because there are only 6 protons are there in the nucleus. And it requires very high energy to remove these 4 electrons. And the same way it is requiring very high energy to maintain those 4 electrons, excess 4 electrons in the orbitals. So both ways it is not feasible or it is not practical when carbon is donate electron and carbon will accept electron. To overcome these difficulties, carbon formed compounds via sharing of electron. So they started forming compound via sharing of electron. Now when carbon will share electrons, for example, the first hydrocarbon which carbon will form along with hydrogen is CH4, and this is a covalent bonding molecule. So let us study this, that how the covalency will happen in case of carbon and hydrogen. So in CH4 bonding, there are 2 different atoms. So when there are 2 different atoms will form a bond via covalency, they are forming compound. For example, carbon and hydrogen. So they are forming compounds. Earlier we have seen that hydrogen and hydrogen will form a molecule when they are forming H2 bond. So when 2 same atoms are forming bond, it is known as molecule. When 2 different atoms are forming bond, it is known as compound. So ionic compounds are all the compounds because NaCl, KCl, MgCl2, all these are ionic compounds and they are formed with 2 other atoms. These ionic compounds are from 2 different elements. Here covalent compounds can formed with 2 different elements as well as with the atoms of 1 element. When 2 different elements are there, they are known as compound. But when same elements, 2 atoms are there, then it is known as molecule. The H2, Cl2, O2, all these are molecules from same element. So here CH4 bonding. So in this, carbon's atomic number is 6, hydrogen's atomic number is 1. Carbon's electronic configuration is 2, 4 and hydrogen's electronic configuration is 1. Whenever you are representing a bonding of any molecule, you have to start from the atomic number, then electronic configuration, and then we are showing that how much electrons they are lacking, and so that they will go with electron transfer or they will go with sharing. So here we will show that carbon is lacking with 4 electrons here and hydrogen is lacking with 1 electron. So carbon's dot diagram is 1, 2, 3, 4 along with hydrogen this 1. So what will happen, that carbon will share 4 electrons from 4 different hydrogen, because hydrogen has only 1 electron. It can share only 1 electron and carbon requires 4 electrons. So carbon will share 4 electron from 4 different hydrogen. So there are 4 hydrogen with 1 electrons. And how we will show that? That carbon will be here, 1 electron of carbon, 1 electron of hydrogen, and hydrogen is here. 1 carbon's electron, 1 hydrogen's electron. 1 carbon's electron, 1 hydrogen's electron. Here also 1 carbon and 1 hydrogen's electron. So here carbon is sharing 4 electrons with 4 different hydrogen, and all the single hydrogens are sharing 1 electron to 1 single carbon atom. So here the bonding will be formed, will be something like this. So carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen, and carbon, hydrogen. So here carbon has formed 4 single bond with 4 different hydrogen. So how many single bonds are there? 4 single bonds are there. All of them are covalent bonds. So in CH4 there are 4 covalent bonds. How many electrons have been shared? 4 electrons have been shared from carbon, and hydrogen has shared 1 electron. That is the difference in between carbon and hydrogen. Carbon has shared its all the 4 electrons and hydrogen has shared 1 electron to single carbon. So there are 4 single bonds and 4 covalent bonds. So our molecule is CH4. Now here, as you can see, they are sharing electrons. So these are the important points, that they are sharing electrons. They are not forming any ions. They are not generating any ions. They are directly forming molecules. So that's why they are bad conductor of heat and electricity. Almost they are non-conductor because they are not giving ions. Ions are the carriers for electricity and heat. As they are not generating any ions, they are bad conductors of heat and electricity. Now next point is, they are observing low MPs and BPs. Their melting point and boiling points are very low in range, because in between the molecules there is no strong force of attraction. When any ion will form in ionic bonding, Na plus and Cl minus, so strong electrostatic force of attraction is acting between 2 atoms, because they are ions. They are oppositely charged ions, and opposite attracts, and they are strongly held together by electrostatic force of attraction. Whereas here they are attached with weak van der Waals force of attraction. So their force of attraction is not as strong as ionic compounds. So their melting point and boiling points are low in range. Whatever bond they are forming in between atoms are strong, but within the molecules the force of attractions are very less. So that's why their melting point and boiling points are low in range. That is important point to understand, that when they are forming this bond, this particular bond, so within bond they are sharing electrons, so they are strongly held together. But when 2 molecules will come together and they are forming a molecules, then they are attached with low force of attraction. Their force of attraction is not very strong. So that's why they are observing low melting and boiling point.